sisters, Wanda, Lydia, and Roberta. There they go, ladies and gentlemen in Radio Land, but don't fret, they'll be back. They're just a fine example of the wonderful entertainment you'll find on radio station WWWW, high atop the wonderful Hotel Times Square in New York City. I know you're all anxiously waiting for tonight's report from Monica Woodsquirrel, the woman who not only knows all, but tells all. But first, a word from our sponsors, Sudsy Suds.
Sudsy, Sudsy, Sudsy Suds, much more fun with Sudsy Suds. Richer, longer lasting too, than the Suds with Super Dupe.
And Never Dull Fountain Pen, the pen that not only writes on land, it writes underwater. A perfect gift for any time of the year. Never dull, I love you. I see we have a fine audience in the studio tonight. Give yourselves a hand. And now, the woman who knows more about flaming youth and jazz babies than anyone else. All about high society and low. The incomparable Monica Woodsquirrel.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure, Monica.
Mwah. Oh, love that, Ted. Love them. He's wonderful. Well, I'm here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to put an end to the persistent rumor that one day motion pictures will talk. Isn't that a ridiculous idea? I've spoken to several film executives here in New York, and they all assure me that the idea of talking pictures is a lot of rubbish. So there, you rumor mongers. Oh, and speaking of pictures, I have just seen every woman's heartthrob, Rudolph Valentino. In his latest film triumph, Cobra. And all I can say is, Rudy, you may be a snake, but you're a wonderful snake. Here is something that is definitely the cat's whiskers. That madcap flapper, Pretty Polly Pepper, is about to inherit that famous and wonderful diamond necklace known as the Ice Garden. It's worth a fortune, and it hasn't been seen in decades. It's not easy keeping up with Pretty Polly Pepper. Why, I can see her now at the estate of her socialite aunt, Mrs. Augusta Granville, up to who knows what. No.
Whoever heard of such a thing? A birthday party to show off a diamond necklace. Just don't seem natural. Oh, that must be Miss Polly now. Oh, hello, girls.
Hello, Margaret. Hi, Margaret.
Good morning, Miss Winnie.
Hello, Margaret.
Hello, Miss Tweedles.
Lovely morning, isn't it, Margaret?
Yes, it is, Miss Bunny.
Is Polly here yet?
Not yet, Miss Daisy. We expect her any moment.
Is she coming on the train? Has someone got to meet her?
No need.
You don't mean just flying here to Southampton, Long Island, New York from who knows where, one of those aeroplanes? Only a madcap flapper like Pretty Polly Pepper would do such a thing. I'll travel on the ground, thank you.
She's not coming on the train and she's not flying in. She's driving in her new Studebaker.
A new Studebaker? We didn't know she had a new Studebaker. We didn't know she had an old Studebaker.
The Studebaker people gave her a new car for posing beside one. Seems they're going to use Miss Polly in a publicity campaign. The car every young flapper should drive.
How do you like that? Pretty Polly Pepper in a publicity campaign. Her pictures everywhere you look. Billboards, magazines, cigarette packs. Some girls have all the luck. I wish I could be in a publicity campaign. Maybe the cat's pajamas. Meow!
Good
Tennis, anyone?
Oh, look, everyone. It's Tommy. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Tommykins.
Hi, girls. Is Polly here yet?
Expected any moment.
In a new Studebaker.
A new Studebaker? That's something.
Mrs. Granville.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, have I said something inappropriate?
I'm Winnie.
She's Tweedles.
How foolish of me. You young ladies do look so much alike.
Why does Polly get the necklace for her 18th birthday?
That was her father's wish. He felt that she would be mature enough at 18 to accept the responsibility of ownership. Mustn't forget, the ice garden is no ordinary necklace. It contains one large, perfect diamond set in the design.
I wouldn't want to do the shimmy wearing something like that. Gosh, Mrs. Granville, I hope you're hiring security.
Oh, I am, Daisy.
I'm Bunny. She's Daisy.
Displaying the ice garden will not only celebrate Polly's birthday, it will be the social event of the season. After all, the necklace hasn't been seen in 40 years.
I wish Polly would get here. Things are never dull when she's around.
Are you saying we're dull?
Of course not, but pretty Polly Pepper is special.
That's because she's my niece.
That must be the Studebaker! It's Polly!
Polly! Polly!
Oh, Doc and Duchess have finished their breakfast and wish you to join them in the drive-in.
How many times do I have to tell you, Margaret? It's not Duck and Duchess. It's Duke and Duchess.
That's what I said.
It is not. You said Duck and Duchess.
You don't see what difference it makes. You know what I mean, Miss Granville. What do you want me to tell them?
Ask them to join me here. I want to introduce them to Miss Polly.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Polly! We've all been waiting for you! What are all the gossip? We're gonna have such fun now that you're back! Hello, everyone! It's good to be back in Southampton, Long Island, New York! Polly!
It's good to have you back, Polly.
Thank you, Tommy.
Things were dull without you.
It's going to be a wonderful party, Polly. Anyone worth knowing will be here.
Hello, Aunt Augusta. We haven't seen you in over a week. What have you been up to, Polly? Not much. I entered a dance marathon and won. Wow! I had such aching tootsies. I had lunch with Johnny Weissmuller.
The Johnny Weissmuller, who set the world record for the 100 meters at the Olympic Games?
That's the one. I gave him my autograph. I had tea at the Astor Hotel with the mayor of New York. Gentleman Jimmy Walker? Uh-huh. I helped a few girls bob their hair and Cupid's bow their lips. I've been to so many parties, I can't remember them all. Oh, I forgot. Florence Ziegfeld of the Ziegfeld Follies is going to let me audition. It's just for a big part of the chorus, but I think it'll be scrumptious. Maybe for a week or two. I could try vaudeville. Who wants to watch vaudeville when you can stay home and listen to the radio or play records on the Victrola? Well, maybe I'll try radio. Oh, there's no one like Polly. You're the bee's knees.
Anything else?
I judged a goldfish swallowing contest. And I learned to play the ukulele.
The ukulele? Oh dear, I don't think the ukulele is very ladylike.
It is. If you're a flapper. What more? I met this perfectly scrumptious cowboy.
Polly?
Oh, not until I had a warm bath, a glass of sparkling polar bear ginger ale.
It'll be dark by then.
I'll play a match, Tommy.
Hello,
Susan.
Haven't seen much of you lately, my dear.
I've been in Boston with Mommy and Daddy. Lovely town, Boston. The lobsters are so red. Hello, Polly. I understand you've been to several parties in New York. Do you think that's wise?
Whatever do you mean, Susan?
Well, a girl could get in with the wrong crowd. Society has rules. A flower doesn't need rules. My point exactly.
Oh, Susan, who are you trying to kid? You're just jealous of Polly.
Ever since she won the crown for Miss Southampton, Long Island, New York. What a juvenile thing to say! I'm sure Susan isn't jealous over a silly crown. I wouldn't dream of taking revenge.
Let's get over to the tennis courts.
You will be coming to my birthday party, won't you, Susan? Unless something promises to be more entertaining elsewhere. Nice to have you back, Polly.
I'm afraid Tweedles is right. Susan did have her heart set on that crown.
Well, if she wants it, she can have it. Easy come, easy go.
You're such a card.
Ah, there you are, my dear.
We missed you at breakfast.
Codfish cakes were a trifle dry.
Oh, I've had so much on my mind. Come meet my niece. Polly, allow me to introduce you to the Duke and Duchess of Milford, house guests. They're advising me on some business matters. You know, stocks and bonds. I never can figure out what's up and what's down.
Leave everything to me, Mrs. Granville. I'll lighten your burden.
The Duke is a financial wizard. I've met a king before, Paul Whiteman, the king of swing, but never a duke or duchess.
You have now, my dear.
And no need to feel impressed. I'm not impressed. I get around.
As far as age, I never will completely understand it.
I'm for that warm bath on Augusta and my glass of sparkling polar bear ginger ale. See you around, Duke. Duchess?
Isn't my niece something special?
Charming.
Delightful.
So perky.
Such confidence.
She gets that from my side of the family. I'll make sure she has everything she needs.
Oh, I do want to discuss those Manchurian stocks and bonds, Mr. Granville. They're paying at 48%.
Oh, that does sound delightful. I won't be a moment. Perhaps we can play a game of mahjong later.
As soon as she hands over the check, let's head north for the border.
The border can wait.
What?
We're in high society territory. These things take time. You don't have any
kids.
Later, Trixie.
Honestly, Mona, if things don't pick up around here, I'm going back to shoplifting.
It's the cops. They've been hassling me. Sheiks and Shivas don't like to patronize a nightclub where cops are hassling. Makes them nervous.
What are you gonna do about it?
Tell you what I'm gonna do about it. I'm gonna get the crazy cat jumping. Watch me. Hello, losers! Is everybody having a good time tonight? That's what I like to hear. Now, you all stay as long as you like because there's no school tomorrow. See? What did I tell ya? I got the place jumping.
If it jumps any higher, it'll be in the cellar.
I'll think of something.
I hope so. I need a steady paycheck. I get cranky when I don't eat.
Ooh, things are looking up. It's Monica Wood Squirrel. If I can get a mention on her radio show, I'll be back in business. Monica! Mona! Monica! Monica!
Oh, Mona, Mona.
So, what are you doing here? And don't tell me you're slumming.
I better go change for my next number. Not that